All right, y'all, so you already know what time it is. It's your boy Moody Starr. I'm back here with another video. Of course, this video is not going to be too long. And if it is, I apologize. If it ain't, then it is what it is, like I said. But, of course, today is the first of the month. And, of course, usually with the first of the month, we try to set some new goals. And honestly, when I briefly reflect on last month and what I was able to accomplish, I feel like I got a lot more shadow work done, a lot more like just spiritual work done. And it's slowly but surely starting to show in the physical realm. And I'm very excited about that. And, if you stay on the journey, of course, that's exactly what's going to happen to you. You already know what time it is, man. You got to stay the course. Yeah, there's going to be some times you're going to be struggling, but I feel like if you just maintain putting in that effort to, consistently improve yourself, you will succeed. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little frustrating at times, but you will succeed nonetheless. So with this month, of course, every year on social media, there's this, I don't even know who started it. I don't even know why. I don't know what's the history behind it. But like usually the month of November, there's always this challenge. You feel me? There's a challenge to no nut November or no shave November, as far as growing out your facial hair if you are a guy. I don't know where it came from, but I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a good way to kind of, I would say, discipline yourself, improve yourself, kind of like take a step back from the matrix and understand like what real power really is, and understand that like you have unlimited power. And once you know you have unlimited power, you have to be smart with what you do with that power, bro. You feel me? There's no reason why anybody should be broke, to be totally honest. Like, if you are able bodied and you can go to work and you can get a job that's paying even $8 an hour, bro, trust and believe you can one day be rich. Not through just the job paying you, but you have to take each experience, learn from it, and honestly, bro, be smart, do the research. People willingly struggle in life because a lack of knowledge, or I would say ignorance. And I've been hearing this saying too, like it's very expensive to be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like it costs more to be ignorant than to actually have knowledge. See, once you have knowledge of yourself, you understand the power that you really have and the multiple realms of realities you can really touch, and you can really do a lot. A lot of people like to limit themselves and think small and think like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get here or reach there. But really, you got to think big, bro. You have to think big. You have to look at, you remember when we were younger as kids, and when you got $100, we used to look at that and be like, damn, that was a lot of money. Or even when I was 5, 6 years old, I thought $20 was a lot, you know. And then over time, we seen like as you become an adult, $100 ain't shit, $500 ain't shit, $1,000 ain't shit. You feel me, motherfucker? That shit come and go. You know, one thing I could say is that we still limit ourselves when it comes to what we consider to be a lot or abundant, or you get what I'm saying. One thing that I've done at the end of last month, and this is related to retention. Believe it or not, I know a lot of people be thinking like, oh, you just be talking about nothing, but like, nigga, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But I was able to. I was basically in a meditative state. Crazy, crazy, crazy experience. It literally felt like I was going through a whole experience as far as like being rich, having unlimited money, having the cars, having all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand the power of your mind. Sometimes people can't even get to that point, that part of their mind where they can really imagine a brighter and bigger future for themselves, because they're too busy in the physical, trying to feed something that's feed like a pleasure that's only temporary, and you're just running in that same cycle. Like, that's insanity. But what I was able to do, I low key was able to put myself under self hypnosis, and I started interviewing and asking myself certain questions during this meditative state. And this is all like what you have to understand is like when you hold on to your energy, the longer you hold on to your seed, your sperm cells type shit, again, in your body, it becomes electrified. You become electromagnetic. Your mind starts to work on different frequencies. So you can vividly see different pictures in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Realities are closer than you can ever imagine. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like powering up your supercomputer. Once you power up your supercomputer, you'll be able to see everything. You know what I'm saying? So I was asking myself certain questions. How much is a lot of money to you? If you had this amount of money, what would you do with it? And then, because really I was trying to figure out how I could operate in the matrix without slaving away and, you know what I'm saying, like burning myself out. Because, recently I was just doing that. But I think I just needed like a jolt. I think I just needed like some type of motion going to realize, to wake myself up and be like, yo, bro, money and everything is out here, but there's better and easier ways to do it. So what I was able to do during my meditative state, I asked myself like, okay, money wise, if you didn't have to worry about money, what would you be doing right now? And then I also realized like, well, damn, I used to think that my goal was to get a good job so I can have money to pay the bills and I can have money to do what I want, invest, and da-da-da. But I realized that there's actually more to life. Like literally in that meditative state, I pictured myself with a certain amount of money in my bank account and everything paid for or everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything to do with, the matrix. But I also realized that like I still need to cultivate myself spiritually. Like what kind of purpose do I have spiritually or just in general as a human being? You put all the matrix stuff to the side, the money, the bills, the materialistic things, you put all that to the side. What next? What now? Who are you? What are you? Why are you? Why are you trying to get this money to do what? You have to ask yourself these questions. You feel me? And when I started to do that, I'm like, well, damn, that's crazy, dog. Like this whole time I was just obsessed with just working and, getting money and whatnot. Of course, I was, I'm on semen retention and I'm learning about myself, which you can never stop learning about yourself, bro. You can never stop learning on this journey. As far as spiritually goes, there's always something new that you can get into and you can help improve your life. You feel me? So I realized I'm like, okay, outside of me just operating in the matrix and being wealthy instead of, having to work for money, like, nah, I'm about to make the money work for me type shit. When that's solved and taken care of, what next? You get what I'm saying? Do I want to create, as far as like, do I want to start a family? Do I want to, or what's the timeline? You feel me? It's just certain things that I'm starting to ask myself as a young man that I never really wondered or thought about before. That's actually important. We don't find certain things to be important when we're, single, don't have nobody to really talk to or really hold us accountable. But once we start, being on a journey, because again, let's just say again, you don't have anything right now. You don't have a job or whatnot. You start simple, you feel me? Whether it's applying yourself or whether it's going to different places and volunteering, the best thing to do is to do something as far as like get some type of motion going, something that's in the direction of you moving forward. Besides, I wouldn't say besides, but outside of just kind of like letting life push you around, because life is going to push you regardless. It's about how you react to, how life pushes you around. See, embarrassing. Life was pushing just now. There we go. So yeah, so basically though, me being in this meditative state, I realized like, I know what I want. I know what I want out of life. I know how I'm gonna get it. I also realized how close and easy it is to be rich, for real. Like it's a mindset thing. You have to think big. You can't limit yourself. And then you gotta start to do the research. When you start to do the research, because again, yeah, you got to have self-belief and practice human retention and all that, but you do have to do the research. Once you do the research, everything in your mind is just going to start to click, bro. You're going to start to connect the dots. That's when you plant your seeds. Now, don't look for a return today or tomorrow or 5 weeks from now. You know what I'm saying? But understand when you do start like educating yourself, especially, you can't look at the matrix as evil. That's why I always say it's a beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. You can't always look at it as just being fucked up, but understand it's set up to, a point where you can be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, you can actually be self-sufficient. You don't have to depend on like the typical, having to go to work. Now, if you want to go to work, if that's something that you do, if that's your passion, that's very important as well. You have to understand what your passion and what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? Some people still may need to clock in because they have a passion to teach, or they have a passion to be a firefighter, or they have a passion to be a police officer. So acts of service, as far as like dealing with the people, ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? That's what you want to do, you can do that. But you can also do that while still having money work for you type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say educate yourself. Learn about stocks. Stocks are literally the things that we are, when you talk, when I say stocks, or like these corporations that have stocks, you gotta think about the corporations in the matrix that exist. We're buying shit, you feel me? Whether it's Apple products or if we're paying a gas bill, these corporations, we're giving them our money regardless already. So again, some people may not know, and I'm still learning, you feel me, about like stocks and bonds and all of that, compound interest and stocks that pay dividends. Like, if you actually educate yourself and take time to understand the world that you live in, you operate, you use every day, you probably on this iPad, iPhone right now, dude, they're already taking your money, okay? So you might as well understand how, the stock market works. And once you understand dividends and everything, there's certain things that you can do. And I'm not trying to make this a stock video, but I'm just letting you know, like, it's just certain things that, like, life is very fucking easy, low key. Like, if you understand numbers and how to, use, I would say, the extra ample time or the extra money that you will have, because I don't care what nobody says, dog. Anybody can take $5 to $10 and invest it. Now, it may not be the best investment. Sometimes you may not get an initial return, but knowledge is power. Understanding the world that you live in, yes, the matrix is sometimes it's messed up, but you also have to have a balance. You have to understand the world, or the world that you live in, and then you can go about it the right way. That way, you're not trapped in a cycle of trying to find a girl to please you all the time just for this specific moment. Like, nah, you want to have a lifestyle that is abundant, and now you meet somebody who's also living in abundance, and now y'all just grow together. So you don't have to worry about trying to find love and, damn, is this real or it's not real? Like, nah, like, worry about your foundation first. If you're a young man, again, if you live in this world, if you got a cell phone, if you got an iPhone, I suggest you, again, stocks and shit may not be for you, and that's okay, because people may look at that as a gamble. But just understand how corporations work, bro. Understand how they work. Trust and believe, dog, because it's the same corporations you was dealing with, whether you want to deal with it or not. You know what I'm saying? But that's just on the matrix, physical money side. I realized after all of that, you still need to cultivate yourself spiritually. You still need to check in with yourself. You still need to have these internal conversations. You know what I'm saying? When nobody's around, who you gonna talk to? Who's gonna be your advisor? This is the power that you have within. That God, life force energy. They say God is within you, right? They say pray, right? Usually when you pray, it's not like you going up to somebody and you're verbally praying to them. Like usually when they say you pray, you close your eyes, bow your head, close your eyes. Whoever you're praying to, don't even just their whole being is not even in this full existence. It's almost like you have to take yourself out of this realm of reality to communicate with God. But if you understand God is within you, and you understand the power of retention, the power of discipline, controlling your vices, whatever vice that might be, drinking, smoking, or whatnot, I'll say control it. Eventually you can kick it, but understand, start with control. Start with, if you know you have a bad habit, it's hard to go cold turkey, especially if you've been doing it for 10, 15, 20 years, you know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm learning about life, and this is what I'm learning since I've been on this retention journey, bro. Like, anything that you want, you can literally get. I'm physical proof of that. You know what I'm saying? I came a long way 2 years ago. Didn't have half the shit that I have now. And now that I have the knowledge, and now that I have the discipline, and even when it comes to the sexual urges or just whatever that is, because honestly, you mature, bro. Your body starts to your body literally gets tired of saying okay, this again, we doing this again. We already know how this is gonna play out. You feel me? Whether it's a cheap fix online or a random chick. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got a girl it's totally different, because again, that's energy, that's consistent energy, that's I would say already has a chemistry, and it can actually go somewhere, because you could create a baby from not only just having sex with a female, but the relationship prior to you impregnating her is also key. So if you are already in this energy of drinking your water daily, and then also too, because there's so much information that you need to learn about yourself, dog. I ain't gonna lie, and it's there on Google. You feel me? But there's certain things that you can do when you do have your girl, as far as the communication goes, and then as far as just on the physical, mental, spiritual level, bro. Like it's like no other feeling. I promise you, dog. I only experienced just a taste of that. I only experienced a taste of that, and I could tell, moving forward as your foundation gets stronger, as far as in the matrix, your relationships also will be stronger, you know what I'm saying, with people, because you are cultivating yourself spiritually, you're taking care of what you got to do in the matrix, and now you can offer this realm of reality to, a female who's worthy of it, and y'all gonna have a blast. But again, don't get it twisted. Just because you have a lot of money, unlimited money, that's what I'm saying, dog. Rich people be bored as fuck. Rich people be bored as hell, dog. A lot of these niggas that got money, millions of dollars, dog, that it's like, okay, well, shit, it's unlimited. I can just drop a song right now, and I know it's gonna pay me like such and such amount of money. Or I can drop a video, or I could go on Instagram Live, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. Money is only a tool used to move throughout the matrix. Niggas made the point of living life, and I don't want to say niggas, but people made the point of living life to be like, get money, get money, get more, get more. And that's gonna solve all your internal issues. No, the hell it's not. Shit, if anything, it probably might bring it to the forefront if you're not careful. And you might lose that shit. So whether you have the money or not, just because, you may not have it, and it's like, damn, I'm mad as hell because I can't. No, you can change your situation. You got to be smart about what you do, especially when you get extra money. You done pay the bills and everything, and now you got money to go out on the weekend. Sometimes take that weekend money and put it into something that you are studying. You feel me? Let the money work for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be stocks. Put it or you know what I'm saying, find some type of assets, of course. But again, you can change the situation. So once you change the situation and everything, like I said, I know I sound very repetitive, but I need y'all, I'm driving this point through to y'all to let y'all know, once all of your blessings and everything come, you still have to cultivate yourself spiritually. You still have to check in. You still have to make sure your mind, your soul, and everything is intact. That's when you will enjoy the fruits of your labor. You'll enjoy all of this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you earned, now you can genuinely have a good time. You can have fun with whoever it is that you choose to, have your life with. Always remain genuine, always remain, have some level of positivity, because we're living in a day and age where, negativity and everything, it rules the algorithms. Like I just said earlier, these celebrities, they really care about the attention and the clout. They don't give a fuck about the money. Once they have the money and everything, they don't get just like, oh, shit, I can just keep buying whatever the fuck I want. People like, and I ain't trying to like point no people out, but like people like Kodak, I fuck with Kodak. I fuck with Kodak's music. But clearly there's something going on. With him going on Drink Champs, and then 21 Savage responding, and then Ray J responding to Kodak. And bro, these celebrities are bored. Most of these celebrities don't even have a real purpose besides causing controversy online, just to have some clout, just to have something to react to or respond to. Most people, if they would just be quiet and just do music and shit, they'd just be like, what else is to do in life? Okay, I could just keep going to these yacht parties and going here and going there and all of that, but then what you doing for your spirit? What you doing for your soul? Because you could be doing everything on the outside, and if your soul ain't cultivated, I'm telling you right now, it's a lot of people that been in situations, they think this is going to solve their problem. It doesn't, and they off themselves. You feel me? So you have to be careful. You have to be mindful, bro. You know what I'm saying? MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody, Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, enjoy MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events, to talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. Yo, like I said, this month, I'm more focusing on being smarter with my money. Fuck the working hard shit. Like, yeah, I did that last month just to wake myself up. Sometimes you do need to do your own little wake-up call before life tries to wake you up for you. I tried something last month. I learned a lot. I gained a lot of knowledge this month going forward. And as far as like November, being November, of course, I'm going to continue the journey, continue my streak. And yeah, don't be surprised, bro, if y'all see like a significant change in this channel, this YouTube channel. I appreciate all the new subscribers, by the way. And then anything else that I would want to address and talk about, it'll be more about just what's going on in the matrix. But again, as far as the semen retention journey, the semen retention community, y'all boys, y'all guys that's been doing this shit for a while, shout out to y'all. Continue the journey. Be smart with your energy, dog, because you are going to power up. You're going to get a lot of money. You're going to get a lot of attention. So you have to know within your soul what you really want to do with that. Once you get it, know what you want to do once you receive your blessing. Because it's coming. It's coming. Everything's, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you are, consistent. So, but yeah, I'm going to definitely see you guys on the next video, man. Like I said, stay safe. Drink your water. I gotta switch to glass bottles, bro. Those plastic be. And I'm gonna try to do some cold showers too, man. I've been doing a little research on that. Y'all been asking me like, oh, what do you think about cold showers? Like, I mean, I've done the research on it a little bit. And I understand it makes sense and stuff. This is a random fact, but this is how I know like the water system and everything's kind of like, it's contaminated a little bit. I would take a shower, hot water and everything. I'll take a shower, and then if I don't put on no lotion, like, after the shower or whatnot, and I just go about my business, my skin seems to break out more, which is kind of weird. Nigga, I just took a shower. You feel me? Now my skin is dried out. So usually after I take a shower, I definitely, I use coconut oil. Coconut oil is lit as hell. It has definitely kept and that was just a random, if you happen to be suffering from dry skin and shit, especially with the weather, it's going to be cold now. So yeah, coconut oil is good. You can use that for a lot of things. But yeah, outside of that, like I say, y'all boys, stay consistent, stay up. Much love on this side. Shout out to all the new subs. I'm going to see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace.